A Fond du Lac couple recently finished restoring a building, turning a former barber shop into a restaurant. Your Fond du Lac neighborhood reporter Margaret Cahill takes us there.
It took about a year to completely renovate this historic building in downtown Fond du Lac that's now home to Cock Tavern. Owners say this was a passion of love and represents a dream they've had for a long time.
Well, I found the property back in the 80s because a friend of mine owned the property and ran a barber shop and tanning salon out of this property. And I had asked him for decades about purchasing the building.
About a year and a half ago, the former owner passed, right before telling Vince and Becky Kuber that they could buy the building.
The one thing that I asked is that I get his barber pole because he was a friend and he had a barber shop here.
But renovating a building from 1873 was not easy.
And modern code does not lend itself to renovating an old building. It just doesn't. I mean, if we were going to do things very stark, it would be easier. And I could give you a dozen examples, but to the point where on our drink menu there's a drink called City Code, specifically meant in honor, we'll say honor of some of the challenges we faced.
And we made sure it was the most expensive drink on the menu.
Yeah.
Some of those challenges, installing sprinklers on the ceiling and completely redoing the plumbing system.
We had to dig all the way up to the middle of Main Street. We had to dig out, black the street out.
But to the Kubers, it was all worth it.
It's kind of been a vision since we were both kids about getting a downtown property and renovating and turning it into something cool.
And I'm really proud of it because, in my opinion, there's just nothing else like it around this area.
In Fond du Lac, I'm Margaret Cahill, NBC 26.